What is up, guys? My name is Shannon, aka Cosmic Banks. Welcome back to the space.
Like my ring, like hitting your head.
I am back with my husband.
Oh, that's my name, Matthew V. Haynes, aka the Clock Master. I move so fast, my brain cells are struggling to keep up.
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, we're back for another series. We're doing Fantastic Four today. I've never seen it, so I don't know much about it.
Man, see, it's so. By the way, isn't it awesome how different people are? How different we are. Me, I like over exaggerate my intros, and you're just chill.
Well, we also tend to film early in the morning, so
Bro, if I film early, man, we're here to check out Fantastic Four, and then my wife is just the calmer version of this whole relationship.
yeah, it's usually how it is.
Yeah, I'm just like over the top energy.
Yeah, and I'm usually the one.
She's usually the chill type.
Yeah.
Nah, that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to say that. I was looking at you. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, she's so chill. Nah, but yeah. I haven't seen this movie like 2000. I swear, bro. 2008 was probably the last time I saw this film. If not that, then maybe actually no. I'm actually lying to y'all. The last time I saw it was maybe when I was in high school, like middle school, high school. It had to be around that time because I think the reboot came out like 2015-ish. I was already graduated at that point.
Sometime around the 2010s.
Yeah, sometime around the 2010s, early 2010s. So I told you I move so fast, the brain cells are struggling to keep up. The my neurons are not firing as fast due to the lack of speed. But anyways, because it doesn't have enough speed to catch up to how fast I am. But don't question it. So yeah, no, this is going on for way too long. I already I saw it around when I was in high school-ish, middle school area, and that's the last time I saw it. But I'll never I'll never forget. There's certain things I don't forget, but yeah, no. This is gonna be your first time seeing. Did you read my mind?
My boy.
Did you read my mind? You already read my mind.
My boy Chris Evans in this movie.
Yeah, her other husband. You see, yeah. Look at, she don't do that for me. She don't do that for me, but she gonna do it for Chris Evans. She was like, I'm here with my husband. What is Chris Evans? Y'all see how it is, right?
Hey, Chris Evans was before you.
It don't matter. He didn't put a ring on it. I did. I put the ring on. Nah, I'm just messing with her, y'all. But anyways, yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be very weird seeing him as someone else and not Cap in a Marvel movie.
He doesn't even act like him too. That's gonna be really interesting for you to see. To see how your other husband behaves when he's not Captain America.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's Chris Evans either way. Like that.
Y'all, she's been in love with with Chris Evans since before
Like 2011.
Isn't that the main reason you went to watch Captain America for the first time, right? That was the main reason, right?
Okay, no, because I technically watched Avengers first, like the first Avengers.
Because of Cap.
No,
Really?
it wasn't because of him, because I didn't know who he was at that point.
And then you saw Cap, and you were like, "Who's this guy?"
That's where I followed.
Stars and Stripes. Phew.
Most American I've ever been.
Oh, but we should probably
yeah,
start.
No, we're gonna cut this intro off here, but make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe if you like what you see. Comment down below what your favorite part of the movie was, and make sure to hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And if you want to see the full reaction, it will be up on Patreon and YouTube memberships. I'm getting those up like way earlier than they're
Yeah, actually. Oh yeah, we forgot to say that. They were already skipped it, but like.
Yeah.
The second and the reboot is already on Patreon.
Yeah, everything's already on Patreon. I'm probably moving on to the next franchise on Patreon.
Yeah, the edited versions too, actually, are there.
Make sure you guys go check those out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let's just get right into it.
Besides, Victor's not that bad. He's just a little larger than life.
A little bit.
a little larger
A
than
whole
life.
statue of yourself, like only a little bit.
That's totally normal.
Yeah.
You ever seen Jessica Alba act?
I don't know if I have.
MIT feel like a junior high science fair, so you'll
It's always MIT.
safe for the moment.
Hey, he's the biggest tech school in the West.
His mission.
I mean, 25% of $1 billion is quite a lot.
It's a lot, but considering what other potential expenses you might have had outside of that, it's probably jack.
It'll be great. What's the worst that can happen?
Something really bad's gonna happen. It always does.
Gun. Remember my brother Johnny?
I kind of figured it was like a brother or something.
Huh?
Kind of figured it was a brother. That is very dangerous.
Acting to your body's individual needs.
You know, need to get the cleavage out.
Always.
Keeps the cool stuff cool. Fantastic. Material made from self-regulating unstable molecules.
Dang.
Great minds think alike.
You done messed up, my dude.
Obviously, they got history going. They got some history.
Yeah.
Just casually going to space.
Casually. Yeah. Just because, you know, anyone can do that.
Well, Victor Von Doom can.
Should.
You need a guarantee.
Paranoid in your old age.
That would scare the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And I'm really hoping we see Reed in Multiverse of Madness.
Mm.
He's a member of the Illuminati, if that's what we're gonna see.
Mm. That would make sense then if that's what they're going with.
Especially with Xavier.
Yeah. Well. Bro, what a proposal. Just propose in space.
Right?
The cloud is accelerating. We've got minutes until it hits, not hours.
The cloud is accelerating. That's the 4 words.
It's deadly. We need to abort.
Well, it's okay, because you're all going to get powers. Always some, like, big traumatic thing that makes everyone have powers.
Yep.
Bro, I would be swimming, bro.
You can't.
Who says you can't? Hmm.
Where am I?
He looks like such a baby.
We're in quarantine. Victor's medical facility.
Unfortunately, the doctors don't do anything to fix your face.
Such a jerk.
Step up this protocol.
Every 4 hours, yes. We know what we're doing.
He's totally not in love with her or anything. Just purely platonic. My wife for a second, I'm like, is that Doctor Strange's place?
Looks like it.
Forgot where we were.
You are trouble.
Trouble is my middle.
Yeah, that's a
You're
little
hot.
dangerously high
I'm
temperature.
not afraid to cry.
No, I mean you feel a little feverish.
Well, I've never felt better in my life. My God, you smell good.
My God.
When you get off work? Oh, that's mine.
Yo.
Oh my. It's early 2000s. You always gotta have one of those.
Yeah. That would not fly in today's society. That was a lawsuit. That's a charge. It's like... It shouldn't have flied anyways. If you think about it.
Talking about Debbie.
It's your girl, my G.
What? Come on. She's got a good thing with Victor. He's smart, he's powerful, he's successful.
Well, maybe you should date him then.
You gotta have 90s 90s snowboard music. Yeah, I knew it was Maria Menounos. That looks like freaking Maria Menounos.
I knew she looked familiar.
They say right now, late early 2000s nostalgia is in now. Everyone is just, especially like senior year, that trailer, 90s, 2000s.
Because all the people that grew up during that time are like adults now, and it's just the whole nostalgia
But
factor.
why?
Oh, you are literally on fire. Like how?
Care to join me?
Is he really not questioning that?
Care to join?
Oh
It's so ridiculous. You gotta love it.
So 2000s.
Side.
Actually, the scar's tracking well. People
I was about to say,
demonizes you.
if you market it well, the scar could help you. Oh, he said that's a good thing.
You could have any other woman in the world.
That's why. Because I could have any other woman.
'Cause she's a hot blonde girl you can have on your arm.
She's the one that's giving him a hard time. You know, rich people want what they can't have.
Yeah.
If they can get everything easily, there's no challenge for them.
I want to deal with a whole other man.
Hey, bro.
Well, I should be going. 'Cause,
Technically, it was a 3-person dinner.
She didn't leave right after.
he's not afraid to fight for what he wants. It's nice to be wanted sometimes, Reed.
You sound like you still want him. Yeah, you're literally invisible. And so it begins. Bro, I get that. Stress losing your hair. I know it's probably not the reason, but time to turn to a big rock man.
Cloud has fundamentally altered our DNA.
Cool! We need to find Ben.
And you know what, Matt?
I would think so too.
Fine.
Bro, he's really the one going through it. Let me just conveniently stretch my hand under to
Right?
open the door.
Why not?
I mean, if you can do it, literally, why not?
Honestly, I'm caring about you say, man. These movies, when this came out, these movies along with Spider-Man, like really started to shape the superhero genre.
Yeah, it was very new, like, concepts.
Oh yeah, yeah. They started to change the way that superhero movies were made.
Yeah.
Because before then, they were kind of corny.
I should have.
Just find him.
How about you listen to her?
Anybody got any ideas where the big guy's going?
Maybe that's why she doesn't like you as much.
I wonder.
He's going home.
Isn't that freaking Andrea? Andrea from The Walking Dead?
It looks like her.
It looks like her.
Bro, if it is, then she did not age like a day.
No.
Little buttons.
Pick up a branch.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. I got a little one for you, too.
A little one.
Ben?
I'm just hiding behind the tree. That makes you look more sus. She came out of that
Right?
Over here.
girl.
Don't come any closer for a sec, okay?
Yeah, that is Andrea, isn't it?
It looks like her.
It's gonna be.
Bro, it's still him. You can clearly hear it's still him. I would be like, what's going on? Like, what happened?
The voice is deeper.
Yeah.
You gotta love the practical effects, though.
Mm. Oh. Hey, it's good luck. Yeah, let's keep following him. It's gonna make it better. Oh no. Oh no.
Sheesh.
Oh my god. Bro, all of that could have been avoided.
Driving way too fast.
You know how it is.
Yeah, no, I know.
You're not helping yourself.
Random orange monster looking at you. I'm like, what? What crazy heck is going on?
Oh no. That's what you're... Bro, cover. Come on now.
I mean, there was no need for her to actually do that. They're going through anyways. So what's the point? Aww.
Oh.
All this was caused because that guy was about to go do something.
Yep.
Literally, all this was caused because someone. Jeez, man. There's always a bridge scene in hero movies.
Always. It's not a hero movie without one. Oh, that's terrifying.
Right?
Oh, I don't like that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I got you.
Really about to clear them like public enemy *1 for this. Like, oh, you saved some firefighters. Cool. Okay, I guess we can be friends.
Right? Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm so confused. Like, what am I supposed to be doing?
Right? Yeah, that's
that's
definitely, yeah, that's her.
Nah, she ain't no till death do us part type.
Right?
Get you a new girl. Someone will appreciate you, Ben.
If someone just takes off her ring over that. Like, I know it's a big physical change, but like, you didn't even try
the
it.
same person.
Yeah, but you didn't even try to work. You can't even pick it up. But you're not even gonna try to work through it. You know what I mean?
Like, the only difference is physical.
No, I know, but I mean, like, again, there's gonna be some physical challenges.
Yes, absolutely. But that could happen to
Because
anybody.
your intimacy on a physical level will not be the same.
No.
But they didn't even try to fix it.
No, I know it hurts now, but freak her.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. Yeah, this was around YouTube time. Y'all would be a hit.
Yep.
He just loves the attention.
Yep.
It's like, shoot, I
He's
can
a
get
PR,
more
walking
from this.
PR disaster.
Yeah.
A walking PR disaster.
Always teasing poor Ben.
All right.
He's been through a hard day.
No. You can't do this to me. Do you know how much I've sacrificed?
Always how it is.
This isn't a negotiation, it's a notification.
Damn, that's
No-
a line.
Damn. You can't do this to me.
Do you know how much I've
Do
sacrificed?
you know how much I've sacrificed? I'm not gonna dare try to copy Willem Dafoe's performance there, but you guys get it.
Oh. Oh, Ben.
No.
For you. Good to have you back, sir. Thanks, Billy.
Yeah, Stanley's cameos, man.
Yeah.
And I forgot this was Marvel for a second. They just hulked him.
Yep.
I'll take the stairs.
Oh,
I know.
Oh, my poor Ben. Oh, he looks so sad. Mandy, why am I crying?
This is sad.
How you afford all that, but you can't afford your apartment?
Well, he took out a lot of loans and stuff. That's what he's talking about.
How convenient.
Right? I was waiting. Yeah, I was waiting for that one.
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to call.
Who let you in?
Right?
No apologies. We're rolling this together now.
You know, I'm taking my girlfriend.
Victor, wait.
Victor, if we could understand.
I don't want to understand it. This isn't one of your science projects. I just want to fix it.
The villaining commences.
Is there a problem?
Is it just me or is the scar getting bigger?
Yeah, it's getting bigger.
Okay, so it's not just me.
Frustration.
Okay, is there any way to duplicate that feeling? Some memory or.
He's just missing it.
Yeah.
He's just missing it. Back it down, exceeds the heat.
He doesn't listen very well. Oh.
I think we have a serious problem.
He's like the young kid. And this is so annoying.
He was a bandit before. He's a bandit with powers now.
Yeah. Money and power amplifies who you already are.
Yep. It'll be so convenient.
Right?
You got a scratch that you can't reach. Oh, that'd be great.
Right? Oh, gotta turn my camera around.
You guys look like an 80s rock band.
Like, bro, I made one appearance.
Right? But you know, kids, mommy, I want to be like her.
It'd be so annoying to have to, like, take off all your clothes every time.
Essentially.
Well, that's great.
Now, dying.
Oh.
Right? I say we just
I would just take the bowl up and just dump it in my mouth.
All you can do is wait. I knew he was gonna pull something. As soon as I saw that man sleeping. Leave him alone. Such a child.
Yep.
Someone's gonna die tonight.
That's the board member.
Yeah.
I wonder who did a similar thing. Green Goblin literally did the same thing to his, his former board.
feelings, right?
Ooh. He didn't even have to raise his hand. My God.
Jeez.
Remember those?
It's funny, I've never actually used them.
Really?
Nope.
Well, you used to
It's so
camping, I
convenient.
used to use those.
Imagine just heating up your food without
That is
having to use
so
a microwave. Remember back then, because this stuff was everywhere, I was super into it.
Yeah. Yeah, yes. And now he's falling.
If he stuck the landing, they would have been like, yay!
Do you expect any less of him?
What did he do to his
Imagine joins the X game last minute. Man, on X Games mode.
Literally.
Ladies call me Torch.
What about the rest of the team?
That's the invisible girl.
What about your leader, Reed Richards? I hear you of his anatomy.
She really went there.
Found him to be a little limp.
Hey, yo!
Oh,
What is that? What do you call that?
that's messed up.
That's it. The thing.
I don't even blame him, man.
Nah, I don't blame him either. Activision, Walmart, Arnett,
The
Dell.
old Walmart
right?
logo.
Right.
Bro. Damn. Into a ball, bro.
I don't blame him.
That was deserved.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Now you provoked him.
Literally.
I'd be out too. Have fun. Ooh. Fire grilled perfection.
It's the finger.
Ben, wait!
For a reason. What if it's like
This was never about me.
A higher calling.
Just the dude on the back of.
Is there any higher? You know what, Reed? This is for you.
I'm going to be later. Look, he got like 10 businesses.
Got the thing and everything.
Yeah, my man got like 10 businesses in the back, man. The Nigerian king right there.
It's them!
No, no. So what I do?
What I'd give to be invisible.
Damn.
Honestly, Matthew, at this point, I'm gonna protect Ben at all costs. Like, freak everyone else.
Yeah.
Ben's got the most hurt, man.
Yep.
Bro, he really going around murking people.
Yep.
Looks like every guy in the early 2000s.
Who, the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels so bad.
Bye, Bernie.
Okay, Miss Girl's into it.
I don't know if you noticed. Was she blind? You didn't see the stick?
Not, for some reason that didn't click.
Yeah, no, she's blind. That's to see if you can see me.
Found your next wife, my G. Cause freak Andrea.
Yeah, right? If there's any person that acted like really well as a blind person, you already know. Charlie Cox.
Oh yeah.
I was worried about you.
Okay.
Worried about me?
Not resting isn't good for you either.
No way.
Man, bang that night.
You see, right? Smile restaurant.
Me too.
Every breath in your body?
And you're still doing it.
Yeah.
Bro, dude's literally working relentlessly. He took like a small break.
It's catchy, right?
You caught him at the wrong time, my dude.
Literally his catchphrase.
Sound good?
Again, not a superhero movie without a big fight.
Wait, just
You gotta have. Hey, bro, you're not a true scientist unless you experiment on yourself. These mad scientists always experiment on themselves.
Always. Yep, did not work. Made it worse.
Do you want to be Ben Grimm again?
Bro, you never trust a dude hiding in the shadows.
In the shadows, right? You can't see nothing but their eyes.
They always got some ulterior motive.
Mm-hmm. Nah, boy.
You know some bandit stuff happening.
Huh?
So now you know some bandit stuff happening. No, it worked.
At least the pants are accurate.
They didn't just make it fit.
Yeah, right?
This is his destiny.
Ouch. Hey, yo, Jimmy ain't do nothing.
Some right?
Bro.
Leave Jimmy alone.
No, you don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know who this is?
No.
You don't recognize that mask?
Nope. Should I?
Maybe. Mm-hmm. Yep. Doctor Doom. Never heard of Doctor Doom?
Heard of him, never seen him.
Doctor Doom's
That
a big...
makes sense. Victor Von Doom. Yeah.
Huh?
Victor Von Doom. I get it.
Doctor Doom's a big player in Marvel Universe, so...
That would explain why someone in my comments was talking about Doctor Doom. Or,
Multiverse of Madness?
yeah.
He's a big player, man. He's a big player.
Yeah,
He actually held the Infinity Gauntlet at one point.
Now someone theorized, like, he was gonna be a villain if he showed up.
Yeah, it could be a way to introduce Fantastic. That's his catchphrase.
I just was not expecting him to say it at that moment.
You know, it's his catchphrase. Hey, bro, Human Torch has been one of my favorites, like comic book wise. I will say, reading a Fantastic Four comic book is fun as hell. Woo! Said no.
The Uno reverse. Not quite.
It's quick thinking. So that was quick thinking.
Yeah. Girl, about that life.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something about Susan. She is strong as actual hell. Like in the comic books. I can't wait to see what Marvel does with them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she did some crazy stuff in the freaking comic books. The fact that he just used the catchphrase.
Damn.
Roll credits.
Right? I was gonna say, is it gonna be that easy?
Hey, yo! Man, it's like, foot straight.
No hesitation, just
No
yeeting
hesitation,
out the
straight through the window.
Nigga's trying to go drinking wine.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh my god. Conveniently passing garbage truck.
Yeah.
Oh lord, not the sanitation guy. It's always the garbage trucks, man.
Always.
Ooh.
Well, they don't even have hero insurance. That's not a thing.
Bro, poor Mary Beth probably just picked her up to go on a girls' night out.
I know. Sir, did you pay your bus fare?
All right. Ouch.
Yes.
I'll be right with you.
Four.
I swear they use that same scream in all those movies though. Ah!
Yeah.
Have you heard that? I heard that freaking Lord of the Rings too.
Contain a whole supernova, bro.
Right? Woo!
That's insane. Oh. All of a sudden, the blood's just gone.
Right?
Bro, you are melting.
What does happen when you rapidly cool hot metal? You already know. Man actually turned into that statue himself. Making a statue of himself.
The irony.
Right? You have suits.
Paid, so.
Huh?
But you ain't getting paid, so.
You know, superhero movies, you don't gotta worry about how they get paid, right? Unless it's Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Custom made, 36 quadruple E.
My God.
Punching the numbers on
Jeez.
But he got them custom Nikes though, so.
Forget about it, I got good as is.
Better than good, baby.
Will you marry me?
When you put it that way.
Oh.
That's my nose, genius.
Well, I can't see when you're invincible, male.
Latveria.
I don't know what that is.
That's where he's from. But this is not my thoughts. What are your thoughts on the movie?
I was actually surprised that I actually quite enjoyed that. Yeah, I didn't know, like, because I went into it, like, making sure I'm like, okay, this is an early 2000s movie, you know, hold it up to that standard. But, I mean, it surprised me. I mean, obviously, like, pacing was a little slow because it was more of, like, a setup movie.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously they had to, like, get their powers and figure all that out. And there's a lot of, like, the science, like, trying to reverse it and figure all that stuff out. So that's kind of what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting, like, a huge, like, blowout thing. So I was kind of, you know, to be expected. That's kind of, like, in the middle, I kind of lost it a little bit from time to time. But other than that, it was pretty good. Yeah. I don't know if you had anything to say.
That's your review?
No, I'm saying I didn't know if you had.
No, I'm just. You know, I always have stuff to say, so I'm just like, you know, let you do your thing.
Yeah, no.
Like things you like, things you dislike, like what's your expectation for the series, things you want to see in the MCU. Like,
I don't even have any expectations yet. I don't think I'm gonna have anything until I see the second one, because that's gonna be more of like them in their element.
I will say the second one, even though they're both not necessarily rated the best by fans and critics, the second one, from those who actually enjoy these movies, because I'm one of the very select few that actually really enjoy the Fantastic Four movies to an extent, really. Because I guess I grew up watching these, so like I saw them first when I was younger, and then I saw it again like during high schoolish when I was trying to rewatch for the reboot. So I mean, I grew up with these, and I read a lot of Fantastic Four comic books. I have a crap ton of. I mean, that was where do I even have it up here? Do I even own that one? Yeah, see that Black Panther issue there? Actually, was it that one or was it the one before? Yeah, no. Black Panther was introduced in a Fantastic Four comic book.
Really?
And they went to Wakanda, and that was the first time we saw Wakanda in the comic books in the 80s, and that was where they first got their introduction. So from there, I was like, oh, okay, maybe we should read more about these Fantastic Four people. They're kind of dope. And then Spider-Man had some crossovers with them. So they had a lot of cool crossovers during like the 80s and 90s era for Marvel comic books. So I really like them as characters, but you know, that's me.
Yeah.
But I would say this is where I was going with it. The second movie, did I already say that the second movie is liked more than the first one?
You started saying it, but then
Yeah, a lot of people like the second one more than the first one, even though it's not by a whole lot, but it's liked more than the first one, at least according to data.
I understand. It's definitely more of like a setup. Like, kind of get to know the characters a bit before, you know, jumping straight into the next one.
It's like people liking Spider-Man 2 more than Spider-Man 1.
Right.
Like Tobey stuff.
Right.
Even though I like all three.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me. I really love the first one.
Yeah, no, but no, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have any expectations until I see the second one. And like, I'm not really gonna comment too much on the reboot, because I know a lot of people don't like that like at all, including you, which you like vowed to never watch it again, and you are. So yeah, so we'll see how I react to that one.
You might like it, bro. There's like,
I like cheesy movies. I like bad movies. So,
but Shannon, this is not like, you know, 2000s cheesy humor or like White Chicks cheesy humor where like the movie itself is fundamentally a bad film. But like, you know, if you grew up with it, you have nostalgia, and you know, you love the corny jokes and stuff. Cause like as a film, the movie is like rated the lowest, like even from fans.
Yeah, I know you told me the rating.
Yeah, the rating for White Chicks is like super low, right? But like, you know, it's like you grew up with like you grew up with like 80s, 90s, early 2000s movies. You have like the really good classics, and you just have what I consider hood classics, where it's just the ones you just enjoy. Like, you just enjoy them because you grew up watching them. They have a good place in your heart. You know, it has a good nostalgia factor to it, and that's it, really.
Yeah,
there's nothing more to it.
Even though I didn't watch this movie growing up, like, I remember seeing, like, my dad watch it, but, like, it's not even that, like, just seeing, like, the vibe of early 2000s in any movie, I get nostalgic for.
Oh, yeah, always.
So, like, that's the time we grew up, so,
yeah,
like...
always.
Obviously, like, I'm gonna get nostalgic, and it's, like, the old, like, Walmart logo is what
Yeah, the Walmart logo, the old Walmart logo. Yeah, man, it was around... I was young when I first, because y'all know I'm not from here. Y'all know, well, those who know me know I'm from Grenada, born and raised. So when I first came here to this country, I remember that Walmart logo. It was back then. It was like,
bro.
and our Walmart logo was there.
Remember the old school Target?
Do I?
Bro, that stuff looked like
Because I never
straight out
used to
the
go.
80s.
I never used to go to Target that often, really, until I got to like
Y'all know.
late teens.
You remember the old Target? Let me know, because that junk.
I remember the old Walmart. I remember the Kmart's. I was around when I moved to the U.S. That's when they had like the last Blockbusters around.
I never went to Blockbuster.
What? There was a few left
around here.
It was very rare. There was like a few left, and then
no, we didn't have any around where I lived.
Man, Blockbuster, man.
Yeah, no, we didn't have any.
I wish I was able to like truly experience Blockbuster at its height, because when I was able to like experience it, there was like literally only a few left,
We
like
didn't have
around the country.
We had other ones. We didn't have Blockbuster though.
It was some, but like that Blockbuster, when I went into it, it was old, obviously, and there wasn't as much, stuff in there because they were closing down all over the country. There's only literally a handful.
Yeah.
If you were lucky to find one that was like giving away like, hey, DVDs for $1.
Yeah.
Like, come get them. Like, they do like the closing sales where they're like, they just, those closing sales. Yeah.
Like, even, bro, I don't know if I should admit this. When we, like, back in the day.
No, don't. Don't. I'm not too tired. Don't. Not until we're like 40. I know exactly what you're about to say. And everybody did it. And you know exactly what it is. You're not about to do this on camera. Nope. You already know what it is. Just think about Redbox. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Don't.
I'm not talking about Redbox.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I think they do too. We're not going to talk about it. You're not going to. Anyways, moving on. So.
Anyway, yeah, lots of like 2000s nostalgia, not necessarily movie nostalgia, but.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, but no, I mean, like you said, like I wasn't really the only like nostalgia I have with like the early 2000s. And like late 90s, more so like early 2000s, is more so with the movies and the stereotypes that were created from those movies.
Yeah. Not
so much the music, because I never really grew up listening to like, that kind of R&B. There's a lot of like more Christian-based artists, like Christian, like dance hall artists or reggae artists, and like, Christian contemporary music, gospel, and stuff like that. But then my dad would play the occasional Stevie Wonder, because he just loves Stevie Wonder. My mom might play Michael Jackson, or like there was other types of music from like their era that they liked that wasn't Christian.
Yeah.
But like, that was more like 70s, 80s, like, funky kind of like soul, classic R&B, like Aretha Franklin. And that kind of stuff. So that kind of stuff I grew up listening to. So I don't really have the nostalgia from like 90s R&B like you do, because you grew up listening to it. I didn't. And a lot of it was by choice too, because I never really like gravitated towards that type of musical style. And to this day still, I'm not really a huge fan of it, but when it comes to like rock, like all like the music that was playing when he was snowboarding, like that kind of music I listened to a lot.
Yeah.
Like the Max Keeble type music and like stuff like that.
I feel like for me it was a little bit of both, because like my dad loves like classic rock. Like that's his thing, like through and through. Like my mom likes her like, because my parents are a little older. So they're like their older music. Yeah. So it was a lot of like 70s stuff and like 70s and on, but my mom like try to keep a little more up to date sometimes, depending on like she'd throw on like one of those like radio stations that played like hits then and now. So I would get a good mix of like all the different types of music. So I have a pretty wide range of stuff I listened to growing up. So
yeah, my parents, they never barred me from listening to anything. It's just like whatever they played, that was just what was playing.
Yeah.
And obviously I got like really super into soundtrack stuff. Like I used to like, I didn't annoy him, but like my dad, being that, the good dad he is, he just wants to see his kids happy. I remember I have very fond memories of being in the car with him, repeating Duel of the Fates over and over and over and over and over again. Like, like, and he wouldn't say anything. He would just stay there and just like with a smile on his face and just let me play it. You know, so like, you know, like
I used to annoy
I love my dad,
with
man.
my Now CDs.
Oh my god! I tell you what, like my dad and I disagree on a lot of things, but I can say he's always been a good dad to me.
Yeah.
When it comes, especially when it came to stuff like that, like you know, he just let us vibe. You know, like he let us vibe. If there's any strict stuff, it mainly came from my grandparents because they're in moral school. I used to live with them for a little bit, so when it came to music, it was certain music I couldn't play in that household, certain movies I couldn't watch in that household at the time. But for the most part, I mean, I was never like, you know, stopped from watching unless it was like, you know, above my age rating, way above. Like they wouldn't let me watch a gory movie. Your parents, on the other hand, like me being 10 years old, my parents wouldn't let me watch a gory movie. But
I've been watching horror movies like since I was like 3 or 4 years old. It wasn't intentional. They were just watching it, and I walked in, and a love was born.
Oh my lord! Hey, look, just because I know we're getting like every time we talk 2000s,
I know it's just
we always end up in like flashback talk.
Yeah.
So like,
we won't continue that, but
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
It's what we're here
Ben
to talk about.
is a treasure. He's my favorite. He's such a sweet little boy. I love him.
Ben's a man.
Okay, he's a sweet little man.
He's a big man.
But hey, we're not making jabs at him, Matthew.
He's a big man.
He's a thick boy.
He's
That's a nice.
Well, that's, I mean, he's a big man. Like he's strong. Like he's physically large and strong. I'm not saying that in the demeaning way. I love the thing.
Yeah, no. Ben is very sweet, and I love him, and I will protect him with everything I have. But freak Andrea, bro.
No, that's not even her name.
I don't know her name. Deb? Something like that?
Debbie?
Something like that. But
Deborah?
freak her, man.
I like how we
She
just
didn't even
said
try to work it out.
Debbie, Deb, and Deborah. It's the same name we're saying. You're like Debbie? Deborah?
It's one of those. Hey,
Yeah.
people go by different things.
That's true.
So
Some people's legal name is, Debbie and Deb.
yeah. So, but nah, freak her, man. Like, she didn't even try to work nothing out. Like, I don't want to hear none of that for better or for worse BS.
Yeah, nah, she's
She not a real one. It's okay. He got himself a real one.
She was trying to divorce him a long time. She wanted a reason.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like something
happened. She was seeing somebody else or something because he's always away. So
like something over that. Like, come on, bro.
like I get it. I get that you're scared, and I get that it's
I
crazy.
understand
But
the initial shock of it
yeah,
completely, because that's like a big change. But if it was me, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like what happened? Like, how can I help? Like, what can we do?
but that's how you know that it's not true love, though.
Exactly.
Because they always talk about that. Like if it's true love, it shouldn't really matter what the person looks like.
Yeah, 'cause
like
anything can happen.
their
man.
race, their gender, their physical deformities,
Yeah.
their injuries or whatever, like hair loss, etc. Like
anything
hairstyle,
can
it
happen,
doesn't
man.
matter. Shouldn't matter. What matters is like way beyond the physical sphere of things, right? Like it's all beyond that.
It's okay. He got himself a real one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Stick with him through thick and thin.
Hey, and Kerry Washington's a looker, so he got a good one either way.
Got a dime piece.
He got a dime piece, okay? So he got someone not only with physically attractive, but she's also emotionally attractive too.
Yeah,
She got a good heart. And she, even though she's blind, she can clearly feel that he does not feel like a normal person.
Yeah.
Like, so beyond that, it's like she I don't care. She's like, even if that's her thing, it doesn't matter. Like, she doesn't care.
Yeah.
So that's, it's good to have somebody with a good heart, man. Like that's more important. Honestly, y'all, for any young folks watching this,
yeah,
that's more important than any physical thing ever, bro. Like, I understand having physical things that attract you to somebody, then you need to have that stuff,
that's
but
very normal. But
it's not all there is to it.
yeah, because there's some people that like are super attractive, but their personality sucks and they're awful human beings.
I mean, if you can find a balance of someone that you know, is physically attractive to you and has a good heart, then like fine, that's good for you. But you're not always gonna find that, and some people say it's settling. I don't really view it like that. If you really truly are in love with someone and you give people actual chance, the physical attraction can actually be increased more with an emotional connection.
Absolutely.
So it doesn't really matter. Again, I'm not trying to say that looks don't matter or like initial sexual attraction doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that at all.
A lot of the time, that's what people first see when, like, it's the physical aspect.
Of course.
You're not going to go see personality first because you don't know them.
Yeah, you don't know them. Yeah.
So that, to an extent, yes, that is important. But...
Because you can be like, you've seen situations where girls are like, or guys, you know, are interested in someone else, and it's like, you know, you initially see them like, damn, okay, he's fine or she's fine. And then you talk to them and they're like complete a-holes and you're like, never mind.
Yeah.
Automatically ugly now.
Yeah.
Even though you initially thought they were cute. Or there might be the other situation like, oh, this person is stirring up something in me. I gotta talk to them. And then you go talk to them and then you actually find out that they're really a cool person. You're like, +2. Yeah. So, you know, it's always good if you can find both, good for you. You know, but then sometimes it happens in the most weirdest, unplanned ways where you're just chilling. Somebody who's your friend, like you meet them at the library or something, and y'all are just study partners, and there's no physical attraction at all. But then maybe as time goes on, you start to develop an emotional connection, and you may like, this person is super sweet. Maybe I've been looking at them the wrong way. Yeah. And that's happened to a lot of people.
Sometimes things like the flip of a switch. You know, anything can happen. But.
I mean, I know a couple people in my life personally that like the people who they're married to now for over like 6 years initially didn't give them the time of day. Yeah. And didn't even look at them in that way. They thought that they were actually, I remember saying like, that person's ugly. I don't like, they're like, oh, I don't like them. They're ugly. And you know, they're like, yeah, but you never know. But then initially they just became friends. They were just good friends. And they started to see how good of a person the other one was. Yeah. And that emotional connection, because they tried going out with other people that met their physical, you know, preferences. And they just kept getting treated like trash. Right. And then they realized that, hey, like, there's a person here that's like bringing me stuff when I'm sick. You know, like looking after me, like they don't care if I have makeup on or not, and they just love me for who I am. I'm sleeping on this person.
Yeah, if someone touches your love language, things can happen, man.
But now they're married 6 years. Yeah. So got some kids. Yeah. So you know that
love goes deeper than
true love
looks and that kind of thing.
And bringing it back to Ben. You know, that's just it's a little thing, but like it can spawn a good conversation. Yeah. The fact that like, you know, it was somebody who can't even see you, like, and they can feel you. That means they see beyond that. Like even someone who can't see you and they still love you, they truly have more sight than any person that can physically see. Seriously, because that means they're seeing beyond you in a physical form. They can't obviously see your physical form, but they can see beyond that. Yeah. They can get behind that. This guy he has a good heart. Yeah. He's a protector. He's caring. I can sense that from him. Yeah. You know? That makes him attractive to me. I want somebody who will do that for me. You know, stuff like that. And it's good to see things like that. Yeah. Because you know, in these superhero stuff, you can always take.
It's always super like superficial.
Yeah, yes. I mean, where I was going with that was like a lot of these superhero stuff. It's like people, I don't know, like you can relate certain aspects of yourself to certain characters, right? Like some people, they see themselves in Clark, they see themselves in Peter Parker, you know, Bruce Banner. Even they might even see themselves in Ben. Yeah, like may not be the most physically approachable person. Right, but they have a good heart. Yeah, and they care. They're caring, and they'll protect the ones they love, and they're loyal to them. Yeah. You know, and they look at that. They might say, maybe that could be me too. Even though I'm not a superhero or whatever, maybe that could be me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
everyone can see themselves. That's why there's so many like superheroes and so many like different types of like beings especially in like MCU, DC, like those universes, because obviously those are really big right now. Like superhero movies are like it. So there's so many different types, so everyone can find someone to see themselves in. And, you know, like, everyone wants to be, like, a superhero or have to, like, have powers or, like, everyone's thought about that at some point in their life.
For sure.
Like,
I mean, if we've all had those thoughts.
Yeah, like, but even then, like, that's why I love solo movies, too, because then it goes a little deeper.
Yeah.
And then you get to see who they are as a person. Man, like, man, I want to strive to be, like, I don't know, Steve Rogers. I want to strive to be, like Black Widow, you know?
Yeah, like, attitude-wise, too. Like, I don't know, like, I got a lot of my inspirations. And even to this day, like, I still get, like, if I'm feeling down or I need a reminder, like, I look at things, like, especially, like, you know, it personally, it's been a tough month, you know, with other real life stuff for us. But, like, even recently watching things like Infinity War and, like, watching other movies, you get to see how these heroes deal with their situations. And even if you read the comic books too, like, the one thing I always loved about Spider-Man is that, like, this man had everything thrown at him all the time, constantly. Like, life is in the way, he has actual bills he has to pay, like, he's dealing with real problems.
Yeah.
But yet he still puts on a suit every day. And, you know, that always tells me that no matter what I'm going through, I still have to be strong and deal with my issues head on.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just little things, little things. Even when I was in school, I would look at heroes or I'd look at anime or manga, and I know some people think it's cheesy and corny, but, like, you know, that's how inspiration works, man.
Movies always tell messages, man.
They always do.
It all depends on how you perceive them.
I mean, shoot. In my samurai bujutsu dojo that I'm in right now, one of the most talented you know, bushi, which means warriors, one of the most talented bushi I've seen with my eyes, that's training there with me is a, you know, cool friend of mine in that dojo. One of the best person with classical, you know, samurai arts that I've seen. He's still learning, but, like, you know, he's really good at what he does and trains with me. He got his inspiration from Samurai Champloo. And if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. But he got his inspiration from Samurai Champloo. But that was one thing that, like, set him up to change the way how he thinks about life. Because there's other things that we do in the dojo that's beyond the physical training. There's, like, mental training and, like, spiritual perspectives, other deeper stuff. Like, the way how we think and approach life is very different. We have a lot of reading material that we have to go through that shapes our perspective. But anyways, that changed his perspective on life. Yeah. Because of an anime.
No, there's, like, so media is more than just, like, entertainment. It's, you know, everyone can take a message from it. It's like, yes, there's some that are just, you know, entertainment to one person, but to other person it can mean everything.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can take things from anything, and shout out to Durbania. I always bring up Durbin in these situations because, again, like, what he does on his channel, I find super impressive. Like, he can find, again, he's a Christian-based, like, comic book lover, and I say Christian-based because he incorporates a lot of his beliefs into what he reviews in a way that's interesting for viewers. So what he, like, if you guys ever heard of theology and stuff, he does these, what he calls theological analysis, where he tries to find a biblical message within anything. Yeah. Like, he'll straight up review a horror film and find a very clever way to bring a biblical message out of that movie. To me, that's super impressive that you can just find, that tells me that you can take anything and find a personal message for you. That's within, like, no matter what you watch. Even if it's something stupid, that don't even make no sense. You can get a lesson from it.
That's like take, like, an art piece, right? And a very abstract art piece. Or even just, like, a dot on a page. You can ask 10 different people and get 10 different meanings.
Yeah. You could.
Like, there's so many, like, ways people can perceive things in all types of media.
And it's weird. I feel like some people, like, I view everything as a learning experience, even if it's failure, man. Like, I feel like, well, failure is the biggest teacher anyways. And that is what we learn in dojo. But failure is, and that's what we learn in life. Failure is the biggest teacher, right? But, like, anyways, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, I've seeing like a stupid, like what people consider a stupid YouTube vlog or a stupid video, and on the surface it may look like it has no value, but if you really look deeper into it, you might be able to learn something from that. You can even possibly learn what not to do. You can learn how to do things. You can learn how to not do things. Yeah. You know, like what mistakes to avoid, you know, or things like that. There's always something to learn from everything. Yeah. That's how I view it. So, but I know we got really deep in this thing. It's supposed to be a Fantastic Four review. That's where we are. Yeah. Anyways. That's why I wanted you to talk more about the stuff in the beginning. So, because once I start talking.
No, it was good.
I'm gonna hide.
But no, it was very weird seeing. It was very weird seeing Chris Evans as Johnny instead of Cap, because he's a very different character. Yeah. So, yeah, and then, was it Reed? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Reed Richards.
Yeah, Reed and Susan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why Susan's such a strange name to me. Like, I always forget
really?
I always forget that it's a name.
Sue Storm. Susan.
Yeah. I always forget Susan is a name. I mean, like, it's common, but it's not common at the same time.
Just call him Sue. You call her Sue.
Yeah, but those two are cute. Like, we already knew they were gonna get back together. But yeah, I mean, I think that'll really be it for now, because we kind of ranted a little bit. But
so there's a hold on. Yeah, there's the biggest like fan casting right now that's been going on for the longest time. For Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm. Mm-hmm. Everyone for years, and I agree with this, wants John Krasinski to play him.
I have seen that. Yeah.
Dude would make the perfect Reed. And everyone also wanted Emily Blunt. See?
Yeah, that would be really good casting, man.
Everyone wanted Emily Blunt to be Sue, his wife. So everybody wanted his real life wife to be his wife. Yeah. Come on, man. Tell me you would not make a great Reed.
Yeah, he would.
She would make a great Sue. Yeah. But like she's personally tired of getting those questions. I remember like they did an interview, and then she kind of just went off on people, basically saying like, "Stop freaking asking me about Sue Storm." She said she's not. She said she's not really interested in playing, like joining the Marvel movies. Like she doesn't have any like fulfillment. So. Yeah, she said she has no like acting fulfillment from that and crap. I don't know if she's just saying that because I don't know if Marvel gave her the offer, if she would turn it down. Truly, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know.
You never know with these Marvel actors either, or like rumored Marvel actors, because if
it could be a red herring.
It really could. She could actually be doing a good job and not like a Patrick Stewart be like, oh, who's Doctor Strange?
No, I think at that point it's a little too obvious. You already know. Yeah. That is in there, and not as. I'm just remembering this whole PR stuff with Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland, and then he was like,
that's not me.
I remember he was lying, and then the interview was like, "Did you know Tom said this?" And he was like, Andrew was just going on with the lie, and he's like, "No." I was like, "Did you know he actually said it?" And then he showed him the video, and then Andrew was just like, it's like, he is such a bad liar.
He really is. That's why they don't tell him anything. Matthew.
Bro, he said him and Toby had a talk with him about staying quiet.
Matthew, did you know that for Tony's funeral scene, they told him it was a wedding? They told him it was a wedding scene. And then when he got there, he was like, oh, where's Robert?
Oh my God.
He said that in an interview, Matthew. Anyways, we're gonna wrap this up here, but yeah, make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, like what you see, comment down below what your favorite part of the movie was, and if you want to see the full reaction, make sure to head on over to Patreon and YouTube memberships. Link will be in the description below. But that's it for us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.